It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Greetings from the Sunshine State. Today I plan to do a type of pearl pour on these 12 by 24 inch canvases. They're not the best canvases, are level 1, and I did spray the backs. They're still a little warped looking, but I think they'll be fine for my experiments. Of course, the ones that I experiment with usually turn out the best, but anyway, we'll see. So it's been a long time since I posted anything. I've been busy this year so far getting my artwork out there in exhibits. So I did 5 exhibits so far this year. One of them was a big art walk at the Ormond Beach Art Museum and Gardens. And I was able to exhibit 10 of my cloudscapes for about 3 days, and one day I was there to greet people, and over 80 people, I think about 88 people that came through that afternoon. So that was quite an experience. That was back in March. And I still have one piece on exhibit at a gallery in Ormond Beach. So I had 4 pieces exhibited separately at galleries, and then the art walk for my cloudscapes exhibit. So it's been quite a year so far. Oh, and I also have many pieces for sale in boutiques, area boutiques. Sea Dreams by Sarah in Ormond Beach, and the Tada Gallery and Gifts in New Smyrna Beach. Plus, I've been working on losing weight. I went on a keto diet back in February, and so far I've lost almost 30 pounds. So I wanted to lose another 5 at least. So it's been interesting so far. But today I'm using these beautiful colors. This is DecoArt Pewter. It's a metallic, and I've mixed it with Floetrol. I'll put all the recipes in the description box. This is Pebeo Iridescent Green Blue, and this is Amsterdam Greenish Blue. And my experiment today, since I have this diptych, is to do one with my pearl base, and I'll put that recipe down below as well. But this does have satin enamels in it. Plus it has house paint and Floetrol and water. And this base was inspired by Dwight Myers, who does some beautiful pearl pours. He recommends using just Artist Loft Soft Body White and Floetrol and water. So that's what I mixed here. There are no satin enamels. And in a video I watched, he mentioned it wasn't water thin. His left a little bit of a mound, which I did for all of these. It's just a tiny bit of a mound, so it doesn't fall into itself. They're not water thin. But today I wanted to do something similar to this, where there's a lot of negative space, some pearls, and some rings. Although in this one I believe I used some satin enamels in between the rings. I think today I'll just leave that part out and just concentrate on rings with the colors. I didn't touch up the sides. Usually I paint the sides, but these aren't a high profile canvas. They're thin, so if anything does show through, I can just touch it up on the sides afterwards with more paint. I don't think that would be a problem. So, as I always say, we shall see what happens. If you are enjoying this video, please like and subscribe below. This is about 15 minutes later. The pearls are still developing, and I can tell you right away which one I prefer. I prefer Dwight's simple recipe of just Artist Loft white with Floetrol for pearls. They're very pearly white. And this one, it's probably because I used wall paint, but I did use satin enamels, but you can see that they have a sort of a shadow, they sort of look dirty compared to the pure white here. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these, but I still like the composition. I wasn't able to stretch this one all the way to the end, but that's fine. They don't have to be exact. But I sort of like the idea of sort of like a coral reef, or the depth of the ocean. So this shows the depth in the coral reefs. Very pretty. I even like all the little cells popping up along the edges. But you can see that the pearls are in some places not clearly defined. But it's still pretty on its own. And this one has more of a sweep to it because of the way I tilted it, and I like that, the way it sort of goes over to this corner. It does look like the depths of the ocean. And I deliberately kept the negative space. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning. That was my intention, was to have negative space. It's pretty along the edges there too. So I did touch up my corners. I put some extra white. That should level out once it dries. But along the edges I put some more white. So I'm not sure of the orientation yet. If I keep this as a diptych, I mean, there are different possibilities. But I could just hang them up individually as well. I love that Pebeo iridescent blue-green. It's a pretty color. So I'll show you the dry results tomorrow. See if any more pearls develop in the meantime. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. And let me know which one you prefer, Dwight's simple pearl recipe or one with satin enamels. I should do another one with satin enamels, but not use house paint, just to see. I know in my MacLeod recipe I use satin enamels, and I don't use any white because satin enamels is already white. So I could try a pearl base with just satin enamels and maybe Vallejo and Floetrol and water, but I mean, if this works, why bother? I've done other pearl pours and cloud pours, and I usually change up the recipe. I'll put a link to one that I have. I think I have it up somewhere. It has huge fluffy pearls. So anyway, I'm rambling. So that's it for today. Enjoy the day. Here are the dry results. This is pour number 1, and I decided to add some more ocean waves to it to give it an aerial looking view. And this is the second pour. I I created a big wave out of it. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I may scrape it off. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe below.